Well, this is a nice little village close to where I live, and the first mention of Pychley as we know it was in 1086. There used to be a big lodge here, and it was turned into a hunting lodge by Earl Spencer, an early forefather of Diana, Princess Diana that is, and he formed a hunting club in and around this village in 1752. Another one of my walks, and the weather is absolutely beautiful. It's a bit chilly because this is in the month of March, and on this particular video you're going to see something a little bit different. I obtained pictures of Pychley from 100 years ago, and I went out seeking the same shots in the year 2005. So I hope you'll enjoy them. They're coming up later with a full explanation. I'll leave the explanation up long enough so you have time to read it. I'm full of surprises, I am. Okay, and we're round the back of Pychley now, and little tiny narrow streets, lovely thatched cottages, and I can remember driving up this road about 8 years ago when I got called out to look at a property, and I'll show you this property. The people had just bought it, and there was loads of linoleum on the boarded floors in the upstairs bedroom of this place, which was more like a ruddy mansion than a house. And we cut it all into strips, rolled it up, threw it out the window into a skip. Yeah, there you go. And also went up on the roof, cleaned out all the gullies and everything. It was absolutely marvellous. Lovely old lamp there. This is a farm where you can go and purchase produce, and that one's being renovated. Now that's an old cottage being renovated. Look at it. I mean, you would think that it had just been built, and it's very difficult at times when you're wandering around these villages to pick out. Look at that old manhole cover. God, you wouldn't see one like that now, would you? This is in a lane called Butcher's Lane. Yeah, you find it very difficult to sort out which are the really old 100 to 600 year old properties and which ones are built today, because they have to use the same stone and build today, so they're all in keeping what have been there for 100 or more years. Once again, this pub, as many pubs, is right opposite the church. So they all pile out of church on a Sunday and go into the pub for a drink and their lunch. The only thing I can tell you about this church is that the oldest part of this church is 12th century, and most of what we see today is 14th century, but we'll be going round and having a look round the church in just a moment. It was just lucky that the church was open. They've got some glaziers there doing some work on the glass. So that's about all I can tell you about Pychley. It's about 6 miles. Oh, there's some pictures of the hunt. Of course, it's a great topic at the moment, hunting, whether it should be allowed or whether it should be banned. But whatever you think, the sight of a hunt, the beautiful horses, the dogs, the people dressed in traditional costume is a sight well worth seeing. Okay, enjoy the twin pictures which are coming up. Everything is explained. See you again soon.